Now that is a nice high-quality looking run. Also got the concierge outfit on as if it wasn't clear enough that I'm not going to be trying my hand at the conjunctivius again. Still have absolutely no idea what happened, but I suppose it's in the past now. At this point, we are in Streamland, and I have a pretty... 14 after the... at the first boss. Not a bad start to a run. Okay, that's kind of a bad one, but that's fine. I do gotta say that, using this a little bit more, especially trying to, get back up to the places that I was at before, I do think that it does maybe feel like the Twin Daggers doesn't quite have the damage that I'd like. Like, it's not anything very impressive, but I guess not, nor is it very bad either. It's just there. Of course, I can't really say that that's entirely unexpected. That is kind of how I saw the daggers previous to this point. But at the same time, I was kind of hoping that they'd be, a little bit better in this current landscape. Dead Cells, not so much. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh well. At least with like Blood Shield and the old Oil and Fire combo, it's like I can get a pretty good run out of it regardless. As long as I can get at least some sort of upgrade to this. I'm still working with the base level of it because the shop refused to give me any daggers. It's like, it should still be a fine run. Nothing else, I was just end up outstatting the competition. The only way to play Dead Cells. Good. I hate going to the promenade at this point, too many protectors. I mean, they're irritating, but at the same time, it's a nice, very easy layout to go through. If you just want to book it through the top of the level and ignore, like, underground stuff, then it's like you don't even need to worry about the really annoying parts, and it's also very quick. There's a lot of good reasons, as well as just, Ossuary, of course, being... That was weird. What did I thought... I didn't get a parry, but I also didn't get hit. Okay, then. Whatever. Glitches abound in this episode of Dead Cells. It's as if it's trying to rebel from the fact that this is kind of like, a pretty milquetoast weapon by at least introducing some oddities in here and there. Okay? But then you miss stats. I mean, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's like you can also, attempt to proc the Explorer's Rune without having to go too far into the area, and that helps a lot for like safe exploration. Arboretum is easily the most dangerous second area. I don't know. I still have so much trouble with some of the stuff that the sewers throw down. Sewers are still pretty rough, but I think that, needless to say, the worst part about going into the sewers is dealing with the corrupted prison, which is just, whoa, man. Those toxic miasmas and everything are a force to be reckoned with. The morass for the second area. I mean, that would be like the third area. Oh, thank you, Blalahu. Didn't even notice that you subscribed for a second there. What do you think I should do? Welcome to second part of the Twin Daggers run, in case you're tuning in right now. So, should I go into the Stilt Village or the other place? I could honestly go either way, but I'll leave it up to the chat here. Or other place? Okay. Other place, slumber. Yeah, okay. Let's just go for that then. That's fine. Not down on potion charges or anything at all, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think I might actually get more shops in here, so a good thing for trying to get, for my desperate attempt to move off of the base level of the Twin Daggers. I told you that it wasn't going to stop just because I now realize the mistake that I'm making. I'm still gonna be like hanging with base level equipment du jour for a very long time, regardless of if I want it to or not. Worked out. That was pretty all right, if I do say so myself. And get that good bleed there. Yeah. Those guys are going to be running away from me a lot. Why not just go for the shield action? Okay, and done. There we are. Of course, the biggest thing I'm worried about in this area, as always, is getting cursed, because this is, you know, not the easiest area to deal with curses in the first place, and doubly so when you're using kind of a short range, and especially base level weapon. Why can't I get an upgrade for this? It's all I need. It's the only thing I need. Wow, that's a lot of enemies down here that I didn't notice. And also, just, like, get out of there so that I can take care of stuff just by themselves. Okay. All right, those duelists are quite fast and going through doors. Yeah, this is fine. Because I can do that, and nope, not quite. Oh, video game. Now then. Doc, will you do a little challenge someday where you try to beat the game on 5 boss cell with only base level equipment? I mean, it's not impossible or anything. Certainly, stats can cover up any sort of issue with, like, you know, fresh out of the tubes equipment. And especially if you choose, like, good stuff from the custom menu, I think that it wouldn't be as difficult as you might think. Where am I going? I feel like now is not the time to be cracking open a cursed chest until I know that there are 10 enemies remaining. Q dog is fine. Q fine dog in burning building. Ah, yes, the KC Green masterpiece. Look, I'm only halfway up on malaise. I haven't even used the potion charge yet. This could be way worse. Morass chest is the worst in the what game? Yeah, and that's pretty much entirely because of the blowgunners. Those guys will sneak up on you like none else. None else has that sort of sneaking capability. And that has ended many a run for me. I mean, things like Inquisitors are frustrating, but it's really mostly because they're so populous that you... this be worth it. You know, Bloodthirsty Shield is kind of played out. Chat, you got any opinions on that? Because I will listen to you if you want to see a little bit of ice bow action. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to think. It's like, hey, what's going to be the most interesting way to go about doing this? Okay. Well, that's not going to work. They're immune to fire, but that's okay. That's okay. Foggers, yeah, they maskers, I think they're called as of right now, because they're one of those ones that got a different name, because that happens all the time. And it keeps frustrating me because I can't keep all the names straight when they keep doing that. Ah, I see. Okay, that works. That works. That works. That is a functional thing that I just did. Yes, I said poggers. They're the Poggy's enemy. They just make that Gutex face at you over and over. That's their attack. Hope you enjoy. Please enjoy the Poggy's attacks. Okay. It's IES. Come on. Also, did anybody say anything about me taking the thing? Nah, I guess nobody really is all that interested in ice bow. You left a Poggy upstairs. I didn't see. Also, I don't really care too much about like leaving them upstairs if they're not being a menace to society. There. That'll work. Shield seems safer. I mean, I want to say shield is absolutely safer. It's a good shield. It's a good part of a balanced brutality run. It's just, it is also something I use an awful lot because there's not a whole lot of survival scaling shields. All right, it can't punch through the thing. Whatever, that works. Ice bow's kind of a bad weapon. I mean, I'm willing to give it a chance. I think that, you know, being able to freeze enemies and maybe getting like some good synergies with that, or at least the bleed would not be a bad option as of right now. But also at the same time, it's like, hey, Blood Shield is also really played out. We've seen it a lot. Take the boat when you leave the area? I will, then. It only required one person to tell me to do that. Trust me. That's how I work. One guy is all it takes. Okay. Alright, that was actually enough. Okay, good. Better to have a shield when dealing with golems, but the best thing about having like turrets is that golems, well, that's not the best thing about having turrets. It's just one of the really, very helpful things about having turrets is that golems cannot punch through them, and that's that can really help keep you alive, especially in this area. I mean, yeah, I told you to do it like 3 times now. I don't know. Then I will do it. I suppose great with synergies. Once an Iron Man run on one boss cell. Yeah, all you need is like the 175% damage, and it's like, that's pretty effective. I'm gonna go take it. E-Whip. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, you said don't do it? What? You can't just say, nah, I told you to do it like thrice now, and I didn't see your message, and I feel bad about not seeing your message. Then you're like, nah, I don't want it now. More macaroni, more cheese. You'll get golemed. No, the golem is going to be taken care of because of the turret. They can't punch through turrets, and I keep forgetting that, which is why I was mistiming some of those parries. It's cool. Haha, sorry. Well, it's too late, and no, I missed your messages earlier. I should be the one sorry. That was not poggies of me. Please give me an upgrade to this. Thank you. And it's even bleed focus. That's exactly what I need right now. Doc needs to be more on top of his chat. Well, don't put it like that. Doc Fire Pog. Speaking of which, somebody's got to resend me the emotes for the channel here. I was talking about that last time, but it's like I lost the link. I just want at least 2. Yes, having even like 1 synergy is already helping a lot. But yeah, I just want at least 2 brutality points on any necklace that I'm going to be taking right now. Still very much pogged out of my gourd. Something about calling your head a gourd is very, especially with saying poggers, is I don't even know what to think. Oh yeah, opinions on where I should be going next. We got like a fresh run essentially, so I'll take whatever location you want to say here. Cavern, Guardian Sanctuary, I guess. Cavern. Okay, everybody loves the cavern. To be fair, I also love the cavern. It's pretty great. And I'm not going for 60 kills. That's just asking for trouble. Okay. Does Beheaded have a gourd head? No, he's got a cloud of smoke with a single point of light in the middle. And so it's still a very weird character design, but I like it. Can I get a Poggers, Daddy? Yes, Poggers. Or do you want me to like make the face? You didn't see that. I mean, okay, maybe if I open my mouth fast enough, you can hear my jaw. And there's Poggers. Was that even audible? Was that even anything? No, unfortunately, it was nothing. Oh man, don't get hit by enemies immediately. I heard it. Good enough. I say. I guess 'twas audible. Okay. I mean, it's not an emote that is very loud from what I understand. From my limited anthropological studies into Twitch culture. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty good combination, at least as of right now. But we'll see how that goes up against the giant, I suppose. Pog ASMR. It's like, I feel like you need the visual component of that if we're going to be doing that sort of thing. Yep. God, I love having, first off, a nice upgrade. Everybody's got to love the feel of a nice upgrade, but also having like actual synergies here, very good too. even helping out pretty well with, let's kind of, prudence is a better part of valor. Let's kind of get up here. It's like, yeah, bleed synergy, giving me a lot of extra damage on top of all that. It's a good combo. It's a good combo. No, it's not going to be a face cam that I eventually do. I'm going to become a VTuber, and I will be an anime phoenix, whatever that means. But also an anime girl. Of course. Anything of interest? Not really. And I'll have the tracking cam or whatever you call it lined up, so I'm constantly making the pog face regardless of if I'm actually doing it or not. Just whenever I open up my mouth, I look like one of the characters from Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. And that's the world that you chose to live in. Doc, wearing the Miku wig? Yeah, what I should do is I should just be wearing a wig all the time. Go get a face cam, and then just wear the Hatsune Miku wig. There we go. Nobody's going to complain about that. Anyway. Let's take a look here. It's going pretty well so far, all things considered. I mean, certainly, the freezing is actually... You know, like I said, one of the important things and one of the kind of frustrating things that I found was the fact that I kept getting out the entire combo every time I was, swinging this weapon. But hey, when you have enemies slowed down or frozen, that's much easier to do. Hey, Super Mario mode. I haven't seen that one in a while. And I always like, oh, no face, just wig. So you want me to be a mannequin face? Okay, so you want a face cam that is just a mannequin head with a Hatsune Miku wig on it. I think I can probably get that one. Working. Sure. That certainly would not make me look like... I don't even know what that would make me look like, but human language I don't think has a way to describe that as of just yet. No, the face has to be blank. We have to go full on, like, the most baffling thing when you see it at first possible. Nice. It's like, well, okay, there's a guy's voice in the background, but there's a picture of a dummy head with a wig on it. And I guess we're supposed to take that as being the guy? Oh, that's for Spooktober. Yeah, there you go. Boy, this Saw reboot is getting kind of weird. Draw a face, your terrible drawing will make it even more baffling. Or it would give it something that you could actually, like, focus on. I mean, I think, like, the real Silent Hill solution to that would be to not have a face on there. Wooden Potatoes, Guild Wars 2 stream / tuber, streams with potatoes on his webcam. Also tuber. Okay, so I guess it's not entirely unheard of. To what should be no surprise, the vastness of human knowledge has already come up with this idea before. As the Bible says, there is nothing new under the sun. Anyway, what an absolutely strange platform we live on. Well, I live on, I guess. I suppose you don't necessarily have to live on it. Unlike me, who has been trapped here due to a curse. You can just put the Goosebumps dog on the webcam. Oh yeah, let's get VTuber version of the Goosebumps dog. Now that's an idea. Oh, come on. It's about as good as my shooting in Control. Anyway. And it won't even be like a good VTube thing. What it will be is I'll just cut out the dog's mouth to kind of like go up and down when it senses me speaking. I'll also put the Hatsune Miku wig on it. We'll do that for the spooky stream. The Hatsune Miku wig will be on the Goosebumps dog at the same time that there's a poorly drawn pumpkin in the corner. There we go. Ah, come on. I feel like I should not have gotten hit there. It's spooky because and I'll use like maybe what I should just do is I should just use the same thumbnail that I used for the final one-shot stream when I gave the dog anime eyes. I'm keeping track of your promises. I'm gonna remember that. I already remembered it right now. Yeah, that stream is gonna be glorious. No, it's just gonna be kind of stupid, but just too many things happening at once. Couldn't get the skeleton in time. Not something I usually have too much trouble with. Those enemies are Super Mario mode. Those enemies are scary, the skeletons, but they're usually not too threatening, ultimately. Okay. Not gonna die here. That would be silly. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a full recovery and continue on with this run. Ugh. Thinking too much about Hatsune Miku. I'm getting all flustered here. You have plans for spooky stuff? I mean, right now I was just thinking it's like I'd at least try out Darkwood and maybe like do a run or two of World of Horror. You know, something where I'm not really committed to doing like a full series on it, but at least like a little bit of one-shotting type stuff. But if you have anything else that you'd want me to throw on the list, I'm all ears. Spooky games, though. Or at least games of some sort of spooky component to them. Okay. I'm not really looking at too much of anything else here. Should go check that chest. Did I check that chest? Somebody tell me, did I check that chest already? Because I got kind of... I'm kind of confused that... Well, I can check right now. No, I didn't. Kind of confused at the specifics after the brush with death that I had there. Play Outlast? I don't know about Outlast. SCP Containment Breach? Oh, come on. I mean, first off, I'm already playing Control right now, and if I was going to be playing anything like that, if I was going to be playing any sort of like SCP-inspired thing, aside from Control, it would probably be Lobotomy Corporation. Let me throw on like Library of Ruina. Magic Missile's more like bad weapon. You take that back right now. Be cool to see more stuff like that one RPG Peacemaker Plays thing. I mean, that's there is... Actually, you know what? I am going to switch this out for something a little bit different. There is a second game that Horror and Oats has made, Nobody's Home, but that's a much shorter type of thing, so... I didn't end up playing it, but maybe bring that one out? I don't know. I feel like getting a bunch of different stuff would be more interesting, especially because I do so few horror games on the channel. Eve? I don't know about Eve. And I was like, that's old RPG Maker territory. Also, it's called Eve, which is still so bizarre that mistranslation is still the canonical one. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, that probably was going to get hit there. What's the proper name? Eve. Eve is not a girl's name. Eve is. But there is no V in Japanese, you understand? RPG Maker games are weird territory to wander into. I mean, as a big fan of Manly Badass Hero, I am well aware. Okay. Yeesh. I think I'm actually going to go for a potion charge to be safe here. Might not be necessary, but, you know, this is better safe than sorry territory right now. I want to be absolutely sure. Imagine not killing the giant in 15 seconds. I don't really have a lot of really great giant killing abilities. It's not like Freeze is going to do a whole lot against a man who is bones. But it's going fine. It's going well enough is what I'm going to say. There we are. Then I should also get that down right there. Really got to start focusing on the right hand to make sure that I'm not about to get absolutely blasted by super attacks. Because the right hand, his left hand, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that'll help. Because the right hand is the worst one to have the super attack from. Oh, man, come on. Oh, I didn't even realize I can Super Mario mode on top of the hands if I managed to get that working. Is it worth it? No. But it's a thing I can do. Right. Yeah, let's get that bleed. Yeah, let's get that bleed here, or at least I would have, but it didn't seem to work in the way that I was hoping it would. All right, come on. Ah, excellent. Yeah, for some reason it's not applying the bleed. I guess because it's not freezing properly. Yeah, that's fine. Either way, it was a successful run. Big success. Big run. Okay. I think I might actually, in the next area, switch out for corrupted healing and try to get that working for me. Get like a big, huge DPS increase right here. Gonna skip the castle. Well, here. What are you thinking? What are you thinking right now? Should I skip, or do you want to see like Distillery or Castle right now? Go Distillery? Okay, let's go Distillery. Let's hit that one up and get that thing working here. Nice turret placement. Yeah. I threw it into the lava. I know. It's fine. I did it. It's just fine. That's all I need to say. What more do you even want from me? Like, open wounds probably would have been better for that battle in retrospect. But then I was also going to look for... What was I going to switch out for? Healing, right. Tainted Flask. I mean, worst comes to worst, it will still work in this area as well. Let's go. Try to do it without the launcher? Okay, sure. Why not? That could be a fun type of twist in the thing. Need to see another living barrel death. You're probably not going to see another living barrel death. If I see anything, I'm just going to freeze it with Ice Bow. This is already a good start, isn't it? Okay. And they will be taken care of forthwith. For big poggies. Okay, yeah, okay, good, and good. All right, then. See, for example, I knew that was there because I saw the oil on it. And I knew that was there just because I had gone 5 seconds without seeing a living barrel. Yeah. There. See? Easy. Kamikaze bats on steroids. Well, at least they have to walk on the ground, so that makes it slightly easier to deal with. Which I suppose is good, but also can still be quite scary. That said, being able to shut them down immediately with the Ice Bow, I don't think they're going to be as threatening as they could possibly be, as they usually are. That's okay, though. That's okay. Throw that up there, let the fire take care of it, and then take care of the barrel, because, again, it has been 5 seconds since I've seen one of those guys. Yeah. Yeah. Looking good. Looking a little bit worse right now, but that's okay. I'm just trying to, like... Okay, fine. Take out the wall there. That's cool. I don't need it. It's all good. Slow and methodical. Okay, we're good. We're good. Trying to use the Hunter's Grenade on the living barrels is one of the toughest things in Dead Cells. I'm so lucky that I just found that. I didn't even have to worry at all about trying to go hunting for the blueprint. It just dropped for me. It was like as if Motion Twin made it that way. I'm quite happy it was like that because, yeah, it would otherwise be a very irritating scenario to find yourself in. Yeah? I don't think I'm going to be switching out because, you know, I got a cavern level of necklace as of right now, but I'll see at least what it is anyway. Yeah, no. Cavern level of necklace is 4. Count them. Yeah, count them 4 different stats that you got on there, which is more than I'm going to be getting until I get to the 5-cell area. Ah, there it is again. Would still be good with this combo. But that's not what we're doing. That is not what we're doing. Remember that old did what he did farming on the archers in the first area? Oh, boy. Yeah. Literally thousands of them killed to get the singular blueprint. Was that the one where they had the Sonic music at the end? Because I at least like that bit. Sonic music for totaling things up, I think, is an underrated thing. Especially the Sonic Rush victory music. But yeah, that was like the first video that I spoke in too, right? Wasn't it? It was only like one line for like 5 seconds, but well, not even like for 1 second. But man, yeah, it's an old video. Let's get the 60 kills here. I should be good if I'm not mistaken, but you know how Dead Cells usually goes. You know how Dead Cells usually goes. Come on, we're looking at 58. I'm not going to go down to the death trap area yet. I want to see if I can at least lock in those 60. Yeah, it's lore room. You don't do meme music much anymore? I mean, oh, man. The entire reason I did that meme music back in the day was solely because I wanted people to I was trying to bait out people to leave comments on the video asking what that music was, and it maybe worked once. Out here. Besides, I think a little bit more reserved, less memey approach to stuff is not a bad idea. I actually did bounce off that enemy. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Okay, there's the 60. That's kind of sad. That you want more memes on the channel? Never. We'll leave that for streams. Streams are for memes. Videos are for good content. They still self-destruct while being frozen. Whoa, really? I did not know that. I mean, the slowdown still probably helps with the whole blueprint collection, but I did not know that. Yeah, also nice rat hop in there. Did not know that was still that was still a concern despite everything. Jeez. Yep, again, very lucky when it came to getting that in the first place. Is there even anything I really want here? I guess there's some stuff, but not anything too important. So no Vor video, and only on stream. After this, I will read the Wikipedia page on Vor, so please stick around. No, I'm not going to do that, but I could. You only did it for comments. Well, no, I didn't only do it for that. It's just I was stupid. I didn't like only do it for that. I also have a lot of video game music that I thought would be fun to put in there while I was doing a little bit of you know, like to prove that I was in fact going through the previous areas. It was sort of like, hey, I just wanted to put that in there because it's like that would also maybe like try and bait some people out to actually comment on the video. No, yeah, okay, it is sad. Fine. There you go. I'm a sad man. All right. Now then, where is the key is the real question. I think it's up above me right now. You will do the Vor stream, let YouTube only know what they're missing. No. I was trying to think of the worst thing possible, and for some reason that's Vor? I don't know. I feel like it could be worse than that. don't know. I thought that, like, at least back in the day, I thought that, like, speeding up the video and kind of showing you what, like, a really speedy, quick run through an area would be like would be interesting. And then on top of that, I also threw music in the background since I thought that 2x speed gameplay would not be all that good. That last Rider was just vibing in the spikes. Yeah, what's up with that? But I guess as long as it's not hurting me, I don't care. That dude can continue vibing. I'm not going to jump into the spikes just to kill a single lacerator, after all. Okay. Okay, and... Alright. Anything else of interest? Not really. Okay, okay. Yeah. As long as I can... I mean, I'm still trying to do this without picking up the barrel launcher, but it's looking like less likely over time now, isn't it? That said, could be worse. Could be worse. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And then I need to do that. Good enough. Good enough. All right. Get me out of here. I suppose doing really good. Yeah, I think, like I said, the ability to slow down enemies and really get the full combo out each time after I hit the enemies with it is really helping. Especially like the fact that it also gives me the bleed synergies that I'm looking for too. There's a lot of good stuff here. Doc's one of the few streamers, YouTubers that I can listen to without getting tired. I don't know. God knows that it's like I have been kind of obsessed with, creating. Oh, let's get like this, and this topic into each one of the videos. It's like it's good to hear that at least yeesh. That at least it's at least listenable, I suppose. Sometimes I wonder, especially in these streams, like getting a little bit too memey, going a little bit too hard into that sort of stuff, if it's like, keeping it for spoiler boss, I'm gonna try, I suppose. And hey, there we go. Got it. Oh, yeah, I also got the 60 kills. Shouldn't forget about that. Okay, yeah. It's not well, maybe. It does spread inflammable oil, which I guess could be good for Ice Bowl Phaser and then go for it. I do think that seems like... think that seems like a pretty good idea. And then I'm probably going to blow the potion charge immediately. And hopefully, we can only hope, that killing all the elites in this fight, and then I'll get like an elite probably pretty quickly into the 5-cell area, will refill the potion charge once more here. I'll memester. Doc's a great memester. It's like it just reminds me of when Vinny of Vine Sauce, it's like described his job as being a meme peddler. It's like the ignoble careers we find ourselves in sometimes. Good hits, by the way. All right, let's go for the thing. Hey! Feel like that was a bit excessive. What a weird... What a terrible combination of events I found myself in right now. Could be worse. Could be worse, but it probably won't be. Well, that was kind of embarrassing. Starting out a little bit before the hand of the king, because this should be an interesting run, at least with the amount of damage that I currently have, using 2 knife storms and nearly 30 stats in brutality. Not as fast as I was hoping, but with the whole thing where they're bleed now. Are you kidding me? Just hit him once. The whole bleed now does like big burst. It does lower its effectiveness just a little bit, unfortunately. And there's no hit already been destroyed, but that's okay. I can deal with this nonetheless. Like, for example, observe with this. Blood Shield still works out very effectively against the giant after all. I want to use that on the eye, but This should be more than effective anyway. Yeah, I was sort of hoping this was going to be a little bit better, but that's okay. And everybody is in all caps because of the thing that happened prior to the video starting back up. These streams are messes. Anyway. Hand of the King should be going down maybe even easier because we don't have like any sort of forced phase changes. And I'll also be past 30 brutality by the time that I get there. Are you winning, Doc? Yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be a winning run. I'll say that right now. No, we're not gonna go back to the distillery. We already did that. I'm gonna take my win against the giant with only one hit during that entire thing. And just book her to the end. After all, we've already had a pretty lengthy stream as it is due to having to redo basically the entire run. It really is. Everything really is in all caps in chat right now. Oh, boy. E-Whip is better? Well, yeah, of course. But that's just because, hey. No, I'm never going to do chat overlay. No, you didn't earn the shortcut. I think that by doing an entire extra run, I earned the shortcut. I want to say that is definitely shortcut-worthy content. Shortcut-able-worthy content. Hey, what? How did I get... Shouldn't have gotten hit there. I feel like that was a bit cheap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is not as effective as I was kind of hoping that it was going to be. I was thinking that it's like this was going to be taking down these bosses near on instantly, but it's not quite at that level. I mean, sure, it certainly isn't bad, but it's not quite the like instant death sort of thing that I was hoping for. I think like an old version of this would maybe do that. Come on. Well, here, try that on Sir Size. That was, again, like one hit during that entire fight. I feel like this is how it will go when I eventually do anything with the Cursed Sword, too. It's pretty frustrating. The damage is very great. Your expectations are a bit too high. That is true. My expectations are far too high. The damage is doing... Like, clearly, the fact that I took the Hand of the King down that quickly, it's just... I've had quicker fights. No, you're right. I am clearly like clearly gone completely megalomaniacal because I got the two knife dances, and that's Doc flexing. It's true. I'm flexing too hard. It's not good for you, I assume. I don't actually know. Somebody tell me, how good or bad for you is flexing? Because it feels like, I don't know, maybe? Like, doctors would not really... No lowercase letters, chat, yeah. Don't forget, we're doing that now, apparently. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now again. Which I believe is the boss theme from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Right? How dare you call me out? I'm not calling anybody out in particular. Again, why we don't have chat overlay. Want to make sure that you guys... I want to make sure that you stay in your den of iniquity and nowhere else, and get nowhere near the sanctified hold that is my channel. All right. Yep, this is going pretty good. And there. Oh, my page closed. Oh no, what did I miss? Pretty good Hand of the King fight, but not good enough. I've gone megalomaniacal, and I am now controlling everything that is happening in the stream and mocking my chat for no good reason. Of course, what else is new? Right, all right. And that's it. Okay. With the bleed propagation, it makes it pretty easy to set up the many synergies that I'm looking for with this weapon too. Although flamethrower turret could be a tempting thing as well. That does pretty good damage as well. Chat will overcome any odds. Yeah, we'll try to overcome not being included in the video. I dare you. I'd like to see you try. I'll laugh on my golden throne of YouTube monetization bucks. BUX, of course. Yeah, I deserve that, fine. Fair enough. Okay. Chat is always right. No, you're not. Hey, Victor Lima. Welcome to actually kind of the end of the run. We're finishing it up here, and I don't think it's going to be too difficult. It's just kind of a hop skip to the end, because I got, like, good stats. I got good items. It's all good. Yeah. Don't even need the twin daggers for this. But they're still doing, obviously, pretty good damage with the bleed synergy and everything like that. So they are an invaluable part of the team regardless. You really wouldn't like to see that? You know, you're right. I don't want to say. I do not want to incur the full wrath of chat. I'm just saying that as part of the bit that we're apparently doing here, I am taunting you nonetheless. Whatever. Let's just continue on with the run here. Well, that would be great if I was doing the whole fire and oil that I was doing before, but I suppose that doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, and yep, no. As you can see, even without blasting everything down with knives, it is working out extremely well. I mean, I said before that it's like sometimes all you need is just a decent... Sometimes all you need is just a decent, fast melee weapon, and I do think that even though the damage is not... I would still like to see the damage on the twin daggers go up a little bit. That it's like, it's still perfectly fine for just your regular old attacks. Yeah, I'll chill with the caps. You missed the bit earlier. It's a dumb bit. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. All right. Let's see. If I can, well, anything else that I'm looking for around here before I start really jumping down into the briny deepests of this area? Nope, I think I'm good. There's that one stat over there, but that should have no problem getting it. Yeah. Good, and I'm gonna die to the slammers if I don't take care of that very quickly. Because I do know that those enemies, you can't really parry them, and like doing the full combo on them will result in me getting hit before I can kill them. Okay, and done. One more full double knife blast to the face on the librarian, and we're good. Yeah, no, that didn't quite work out in the way I wanted to. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get the 20,000 to afford the next potion charge, so I don't think I really need all of my potion charges for the final fight, but at the same time, if I can get it, that'd be good. I wouldn't be opposed to it, though, is what I'm saying. Good. And like 5 more seconds, I will get up to the top. And we'll be able to get... I'm thinking a pretty good boss fight. Sure, like I said, it's not instantaneous that I'm taking down bosses, but the damage is perfectly fine. Yeah, there's nothing really else I'm going to do here, so... Let's just do that and go. All right, all right. I mean, I could wait, but I don't think that's really necessary as long as I... very slow and cautious about doing this. Yep. Don't try to go for the full combo. Don't try to go for the full combo. Let's go. Yeah. No. I don't think there's really too much else It's like I'm just going to blitz down the boss with as many bleed procs as possible. Although I do want to at least attempt to take like Tainted Flask for big extra damage, keep open wounds, and then Soldier's Resistance. Yeah. Doc is essentially forced not to read chat. No, of course not. Also, Dr. Inferno Firebird, a sinner of great pride. Pride? You indulge in constant trolling of the chat and deletion of stream VODs. We've decided to make you confess all of your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. Sincerely, the Phantom Thieves. With love, the Phantom Thieves. Ha! Nice try. I don't have a palace. My views of the world are entirely consistent with the way the world actually is. Such a distortion does not exist. Read us. I'm reading the chat. It's just the memes, Jack. Yeah. But that was kind of the plan here. Take a little bit of damage and then mostly use the potion charges for big extra damage. There we go. Okay. Made it for the end of the run. It's been a pretty decent run. Not the first one, though. The second one that I was doing that is not going to be included in the VOD. Although, to be fair, like half of that wasn't even using the twin daggers, but YouTube doesn't need to know about that part. Okay. That's okay. Big damage. Big damage. No, I thought I might have been able to knock him out of that. At least the freezing that I got here is pretty effective. Okay, yep. Final phase, and to be honest, it shouldn't really be too much worse from here. There we go. Yep, that was a nice easy boss fight. I was maybe hoping that I could have taken a little bit less damage, but whatever, it's fine. At least get the final hit with the weapon itself. Oh yeah, there you go, for like 1,000,000 damage. That works. That works. So yeah, it's just a regular old melee weapon. I don't really think there's too much more to be said about it. Oh, whatever. Look, I finished the fight. I think we're good. By the way, does this collector always have the same number of phases? Yeah, he cycles between each one of the attacks, and then I think drinks from potion 3 times because, you know, you get 4 potion charges by the end, right?